Hey guys, it's WACK and welcome to the first episode of this new mini-series that's called the Valentine's Day Guide. If you were around for Christmas time, I did the exact same thing, except it was called the Christmas Guide. But it is Valentine's Day on Saturday, and I all know that a lot of people out there don't know how to do Valentine's Day, or at least try to do it the hard way. The pun intended, hard way. Hard. But I'm going to try to help you guys out and give you some tips on how to do Valentine's Day and just try to make it a little bit easier, because at the beginning of my little childish life, Valentine's Day was pretty hard, but I did find some tips and tricks to try to make it just a little bit easier. So I thought to begin the series, I would talk about how to get a Valentine, because Valentine's Day, you usually, quote, usually spend it with someone that you love, or spend it with someone that you usually care about. So today I want to talk about how you can get a Valentine, because there are a lot of ways, a very plentiful amount of ways that you can get a Valentine. But I'm going to share you guys a little secret of the easiest and best and most effective way of how to get a Valentine. So there's a couple things that you need to do. So actually two things. You need two things. So I know that's a lot. I know that's a lot of for you to count. I know that's a lot for me to count. But you need two things. One, you need a target. You need a girl or a guy. If you are into guys, then you need a guy. If you're a girl and you like guys, if you're a guy and you like guys, if you're a guy and you like girls, whatever, it does not matter. You need someone to ask for your Valentine. I know it's kind of difficult, but if you like someone, then that's probably your target. The second thing you need is confidence, and you need to smell good. So technically three things, but being confident and smelling good should go into the category of two, because no one wants to talk with someone who's smelling like week-old Doritos, alright? I don't like Doritos all to begin with, and if you smell like Doritos, I probably will not talk to you. Brush your teeth also. I don't want your smelly mouth all up in this, and especially if you're talking to someone, you need to be smelling good. Colgate should be working in your mouth. Their headquarters should be in your mouth. So, go on long enough. So you find your girl or your guy, right? And you want them to be your Valentine. What is the best way for them to be your Valentine? A lot of people think that you got to make this whole shebang. You got to make this whole showcase for them to be your Valentine. They suggest that, oh, you need to buy a billboard and ask them to be your Valentine, or you need to fill their whole car with balloons, or you need to bake them a cake out of your feet, like with your feet, and write, will you be my Valentine? All that is all good and sweet. You could make it public and ask them to be your Valentine in front of a bunch of people. But want to know what the thing about that, the biggest problem with that is? They're pressured to say yes. They're pressured for them to be your Valentine, and you do not want that. You don't want to get a Valentine by pressuring them. I know if someone asked me to be the Valentine, I would feel pressured, especially in front of a bunch of people that they like worked hard to gather around. I know I would feel pressure and awkward, so let's just cut all that out. Here's something that you can do. Okay, so listen very carefully, because this is the pretty tedious task. So you see them all alone, you go up to them, you look them in the eye, and you ask, will you be my Valentine? Wait, what? Did you miss that? Let me repeat it. Will you be my Valentine? That's all you need to ask. If they're just chilling, relaxing, maxing out cool, then just ask them, will you be my Valentine? Another simple thing that you can do if you want to do that kind of corny thing, you can get a Starbucks cup. Girls love Starbucks. Girls across the land love Starbucks. And write, will you be my Valentine? Because you know, they love Starbucks. If they love you, they love Starbucks, they'll love to be your Valentine. It's a win-win situation. So if you want to do that, that's not really pressuring them. They're just kind of asking in a cute way. Me, I'm old school. I will ask them, hey, will you be my Valentine? It's short, simple. If they don't want to be my Valentine, it's all good. Maybe if you're close to them. Oh, here's another thing. If you're going out with someone, still ask them to be your Valentine. Even though it's kind of already consider that you guys are Valentine-y together, couples, I don't know what the word is, still ask them. What I'm gonna do, I'm close with them, I go with them to their house all the time, I spend time in their room. I'm just probably gonna duct tape like, will you be my Valentine, on like a poster in their room, maybe spell out V-Day, question mark, and with a bunch of flowers or whatnot. Maybe do something like that. Just, if you're in a relationship, do something corny. Do something corny. If you're single, don't do something corny. Just straight up ask, hey, what are you doing for Valentine's Day? Maybe you want to go get some pizza. Girls love pizza. I love pizza. If you were a guy and you asked me to be your Valentine and you asked me to pizza, I will say yes, because I love pizza and I'll probably love you. That's how Valentine's Day works. It's a day of loving, and you should never be scared. You shouldn't be scared to ask someone to be your Valentine, even if it's your friend. ask them to be your Valentine. No one should be alone for Valentine's Day. Alright, so those are my tips of how to get a Valentine. Let me know your tips. I want to know your tips because I need some ideas too. I have my ideas, you have your ideas. Let's just interact. It's the time of loving. Let's just love each other. I love you. I love you. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Valentine's Day. Get ready for the rest of the week.